under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Michael Wacha gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a curveball misses inside.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis digging in now. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 1-0 count. Here it is. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington. Markakis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the stretch.
I got 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves strand one. It's the Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Soroka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Riley is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting center, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Wacha.
At the plate, Michael Conforto, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Roll. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
one thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. Still no score. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Cespedes. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. That's inside. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And the pitch. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. His career line against Wacha. He's got a 3-for-5 line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Two out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cano has a play. And that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Robinson Cano batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Cano waits on the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll come in here at 263. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. The 1-0 home. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Markakis on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And this will find its way to the 335 sign. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. From the stretch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Here's the 1-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The set and the 2-1.
Whoa, that's down.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Freeman is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. In now, Austin Riley, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Riley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Fastball just inside.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race.
Michael Wacha.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and Mike Soroka will bat next. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Hey.
2-2.
Next count, 2-2.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Here comes the first pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2-1 to count. Now the pitch.
Count for 3-1.
Pete Alonso waits on deck. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Striding in once again, Pete Alonso. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Comes set with the 0-1. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Line drive base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. 3-0 now. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. A 3-0. Shoots this one over to first. Echeverria for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Now that's no left fielder. Connecticut.
Ready now, Yoenis Cespedes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runners on first with 1 down. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The batter number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
This is pulled into right. Markakis has the catch, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Right to him. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves nothing. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in, Nick Markakis, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, behind the back. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
On, he pops it up. Cano moving to his left. 2 down.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Acuna digs in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one, and he's safe.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in the pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ozuna, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two and 0 now.
2 balls, no.
Runner on first with 2 away. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So striding in, Adeiny Echeverria, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Count remains at 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Braves will settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets lead this one 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next up for New York, J.D. Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. And no one will track it down. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, the pitcher, Michael Wacha.
Digging in now, Michael Wacha. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Pete Alonso would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The payoff pitch. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Austin Riley.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Ramos has a play. He's got it one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping in for the Braves, Mike Soroka. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fouled off. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Coming in is Nimmo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first offering. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Pete Alonso, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Acuna giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Danny.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Runner at first here, one man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. And he gets the call there. 3-1. Runners on first with one down. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball, down.
Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Markakis. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
He's set, and the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Brad Brock takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Marcell Ozuna will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Comes set. Now the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
The 0-2 delivery. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And this is sliced foul into the stands and right, out of play.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Flowers brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-0. Here it is. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So stepping in, Adeiny Echeverria, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Braves will strand 3. Our score remains 2-1. Mark Melanson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Mark Melanson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Popped up, and the first baseman can't get there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Hit to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jerry's Familia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Luis Guillorme will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. 7th inning ready to roll. Now at the plate, Austin Riley.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher, number 36, Mark Melanson.
Ender Inciarte will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Familia has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. This Cespedes is there, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here 2-1. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete.
Stepping up to the plate, Pete Alonso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. The 1-1 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Wacha.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The set and the 1-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
A 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Seth Lugo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
New York Mets, number 67, Seth Lugo.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The right fielder, Nick Markakis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Count is 2-1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike.
A great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Hit on the ground out to short. To second, there's Cano. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
So 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th.
Nope.
Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. They're down 2-1. Shane Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 19, Shane Green.
Adam Duvall is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 23, Adam Duvall.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Freeman is there. 1 out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now in the box, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Cano waits on the first pitch. Ball 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 39, Edwin Diaz. Now pitching and
All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for them.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Echeverria.
Stepping into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Struck him out. Atlanta, good night.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The New York Mets led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Michael Wacha earns his first win of the season. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.